A very good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. What's your name?
My name is Manpreet Singh.
And what should I call you?
You shall address me as Manpreet.
Hello Manpreet, how are you?
I'm fine, ma'am. What about you?
Fine, thank you. Manpreet, what do you do?
Well, I'm currently doing a photography. Apart with that, I'm doing filmmaking also.
Oh, photography. Okay. Manpreet, where do you put up?
Well, I'm from New Delhi.
New Delhi?
Yes. My state is famous for its historic background. Well, the historic name of Delhi was Indraprasth, where most of the kings were born. And now Delhi is most famous for its world famous cuisines.
Okay. Manpreet, you just said that you have done photography.
Yes, ma'am. Well, actually, I haven't pursued any designated course for that, but I found myself pretty much interested in it. So I bought a camera and I started photo shoot in my high school.
Okay. Manpreet, do you prefer to take pictures of people or scenery?
Well, I would like to portray people in my photos. Well, a good picture is worth 1,000 words. So every photo, I guess, tells a story behind it.
Okay. And who do you take photos of?
I usually take pictures of people.
People like your relatives, friends, or what?
Not people of my family, but I usually go in my evening walks towards any park or on the streets of Delhi. Well, Delhi is also famous for its monuments, so I go to historic monuments and take pictures of that.
Okay, that's nice. And how do you keep your photographs?
I keep my mostly photographs in my computer. Well, if I am out of space, so I keep a hard drive backup of it. I also want to print most of my beautiful pictures.
Are there any photos on the wall of your room?
There aren't any photographs, but I have made few paintings which I hung up on the wall.
Oh, great. Do you frame any of your photos?
In my childhood, my father bought a huge frame which was hung on my wall of my room.
Okay. Manpreet, do you prefer to send postcards to people or to send photos that you took yourself, and why?
Well, with the advent of technology, I guess people are not really connected with the postcards. They usually send electronic messages like through emails or WhatsApp. Well, and then I also used to send pictures over emails and electronic medium.
You were saying that you take pictures or like to take pictures, people, when you go for your evening walks.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Let's talk about a long walk that you have ever had.
Well, talking about the long walks, people usually prefer going that because walking is an activity which don't really require any money, extra money. So I remember when I was having a shoot project with my friend. So we both went to a place called Lodi Garden in Delhi. We were shooting for his music video. Well, we took few beautiful shots, and then we were trying to explore more locations in that park. Well, it was also COVID times, so we had to follow some norms related to it. But I guess the whole park was not much occupied with people, so we usually were not shooting with our masks on. So when we completed few more shots, then a certain group of people came and then said they was from security guard team, and then they said you are not wearing mask yet, you have to pay some fine of that. So after that was quite disturbing view. But then me and my friend wrap up and then went for a walk. We enjoyed the sunset, and after the shoot, our walk was so peaceful that people were also sitting on the benches, people were walking, observing the nature. There were also birds chirping in the trees. Well, if we ignore that part, that where we had to give a fine, Well, I guess I enjoyed that evening where I had a walk with my friend.
Okay. What outdoor activities do people like?
People usually go to parks, doing a walk or a run. Well, it is the pretty much the cheap activity which we can say people can afford, and then also people like to socialize in the uh, clubs or cafes.
Okay. What are the differences between the outdoor activities children did in the past and now?
Well, there's a lot of change that took place as compared to recent years. Well, children used to go to the parks, enjoy with their friends. They used to enjoy the slides in the parks. Well, due to the COVID pandemic, like most of the children were locked in their homes itself. They were occupied with the screens,
Right.
mobile phones.
Right.
They were occupied with their classes,
Mhm.
so they didn't really enjoy much of their childhood as they used to enjoy earlier. So their physical performance also degraded over time.
Okay. Is leisure time important to everyone and why?
Well, leisure time is as important as our work time. Well, if we keep on working throughout the week, well, we pretty much find ourselves lethargic or unproductive. But if we enjoy our leisure time equally as work, we'll find a balance in both of the things.
Okay. Do you think women have more leisure time than men?
Well, it depends. There's not a certain distinguish between women and men, but people used to enjoy their time depending upon themselves. Well, I guess there is no differentiate between them.
Okay. So you want to say it's not a gender wise, it depends on the individual.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you so much, Manpreet. Manpreet, what I realized was like, see, you are a skilled guy,
Thank you so much,
Right.
ma'am.
Need some improvement,
Okay, ma'am.
right? As in, I think you should work a little more upon your grammar.
Okay.
As in, you said that do not somewhere, and it should be like does not,
Okay, ma'am.
right? And then somewhere you said like they took them. It should be like that. It has taken, right? And there were a few fillers. Though you were fluent, but still, I think that you could have improved your fluency a bit more,
Okay, ma'am.
right? Um, by improving your filler parts,
Okay, ma'am.
right? And on your current basis of speaking, I would like to give you 6 bands.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Manpreet.
And I'll take care of it.
Thank you so much, Manpreet.
Thank you so much.
Have a good day.
Thank you.